All right, everyone. So moving on, we have Magic the Gathering, the Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle Earth Commander deck. This is the Riders of Rohan set, and let's open her up. Let's see what we got here. Now, I imagine it's going to be a lot like the other Commander decks that we've seen so far. So we have our deck. We have the Riders of Rohan styled deck case. And we also have our poster. It's of Eowyn. Just kind of putting these off the side here. Also very similar in style to the other ones. You know, we have our counters. This box got pretty banged up in transit. Not really that happy about it, but it doesn't look like the tokens are too damaged. We also got our complimentary collector booster sample pack, and we'll leave that to the last. And we also got our counter. All right. So here's our deck. Let's go ahead and bust this open here. Alright. So I'm assuming on the other side we have our commanders, which we do. So we have Eowyn right at the beginning. This is the thicker number 81 card. So the main commander card. We also have our Hollow Eowyn, Shield Maiden. And, ooh, that's nice. We have Aragorn, King of Gondor, in a hollow. That's very cool. Alright. We have Baragond of the Guard. Champions of Minas Tirith. Let's see if we can get these a little closer here. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. Gilrain, Dunedain Protector. Grey Host Reinforcements. Lawsonart Captain. Archivist of Gondor. Denethor Stoneseer. Fealty to the Realm. Call for Aid. Gimli of the Glittering Caves. Boromir, Gondor's Hope. Guess he didn't really turn out to be, did he? Eomer, King of Rohan. Faramir, Steward of Gondor. Let's see. Keep on getting off. I'm going to have to get better at this for you guys. Fourth Aerlingus, I guess. Oath of Eorl. I may be totally butchering these names, and I know there's some very dedicated Lord of the Rings fans out there, so I apologize. Please feel free to correct me. Riders of Rohan. Taunt from the Rampart. Crown of Gondor. Bastion Protector. Dearly Departed. Frontline Medic. Increasing Devotion. Marshal's Anthem. Selfless Squire. Unbreakable Formation. Verge Rangers. Visions of Glory. Weathered Wayfarer, Combat Celebrant, Court of Ire, Earthquake, Flame Rush Rider, Frontier Warmonger, Harsh Mentor, Shared Animosity, Zealous Conscripts, Supreme Verdict, Door of Destinies, Vanquisher's Banner, Battlefield Forge, Clifftop Retreat, Exotic Orchard, Fury Calm Snarl, Glacial Fortress, Port Town, Prairie Stream. These must be our dual lands. Sulphur Falls, Throne of the High City, Windbrisk Heights, Lost to Legend, Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold, Banishing Light, Fiend Hunter, Palace Jailer, Path to Exile, not to be confused with the game, Sunset Revelry, Swords to Plowshares, Village Bellringer, Prince Imrahil the Fair, Humble Defector, Theoden, King of Rohan, Arcane Signet, Commander Sphere, Heirloom Blade, Herald's Horn, Soul Ring, Talisman of Progress, Talisman of Conviction, Thought Vessel, a Wayfarer's Bauble, Command Tower, Evolving Wilds, Field of Ruin, Path of Ancestry, Rogue's Passage, Terramorphic Expanse, Secluded Graveyard, Tranquil Cove, Windscarred Crag, and then we have our lands. So we have, actually, I'll go through them just so that you can kind of see the artwork. They're pretty neat. And then we have islands, which look a lot like rivers and waterfalls to me. And then we got mountains. Those are definitely mountains. And then we have some tokens. Human soldiers. We have human knights. And treasure cards. And the ring. Alright, so I'm sure we've been excited to get to the booster, the collector booster sample. I've gotten some pretty neat looking cards from these, so I'm excited. Baradur, a borderless. It's not hollow. Alright, what do we got underneath? Oh, Peregrine Took. Oh, nice. It's a showcase. Foil. That is cool. I love it. Alright. So that is our Riders of Rohan Commander deck. I'll see you for the next one. Thanks, everybody.